So this is without doubt the worst part about cruising in 2022. Holy cow. Welcome back to your daily dose, everybody. Just had to drive about an hour for this. You may ask what I'm driving here for. CVS. A lovely rapid COVID test. All I can say is let's hope I test negative. Let's pray, please. They don't make cruising easy in 2022. Minute Health Clinic. This is how I'm doing it. Well, that was super duper easy. I didn't want to film the process because, you know, just out of respect of privacy of them back there. Well, here's my only issue with what we just did. So, in order to go on Royal Caribbean, you obviously have to have a COVID test, right? But the problem is it's really, really difficult to get a COVID test, at least in Florida. I don't know how about like where you guys are. It's just very, very impossible. I was very lucky to get this appointment, and you have to test 2 days before you go on your cruise. So we're gonna find out in about 2 hours if I can even go on a cruise. But here's the thing. So I had COVID in December, as you guys know, right? You can technically still test positive out to 90 days after you even had COVID. Something cool that Disney Cruise Line does is you can actually get a doctor's excuse to say that you are now recovered from COVID, but with Royal Caribbean, you cannot do that. So basically, this test is riding on the decision if we're gonna be cruising this Friday. I'm pretty sure, I mean, we don't have COVID. I mean, we obviously don't because we're recovered from COVID, but yeah, I talked to the nurses in there. They said that's pretty extremely uncommon for that to happen. So I do have faith that we are gonna test negative because theoretically we should, but there is still that chance that I could test positive from COVID. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, cruising right now, it's not easy at all, especially when I have to travel really far just for a COVID test, actually at my expense too. So this test, just to go cruising, probably cost me about $150 because I guarantee my insurance won't cover it because I don't really have good health insurance. I'll let you guys know if it's covered or whatnot, but CVS is a go-to for me to get COVID tests, and technically it's like the only way to get it right now at the moment here in Florida at least. But what do you say? We go to Disney, and I'll let you guys know in about 2 hours from our results on if we can cruise or not. I hope that made sense to you guys. I wish Royal Caribbean was just like Disney, and you can get a doctor's excuse to say that even if you do test positive, you are recovered from COVID and you don't have COVID, because you do have that 3-month period of, you know. Changed the parking on us today. Now I'm on the other side. Weird. Welcome to Hollywood Studios, everybody. We are coming into Hollywood Studios around 11:30 here. I like the traffic so far. Doesn't look too busy, but I guarantee it's busy inside. I don't know. We'll find out, obviously. I did want to add one more thing about the testing for cruises. You can actually test at the ports. Like I can test at Port Canaveral for Royal Caribbean, but it's actually at, I think it's like a flat fee, and there's only like limited availability. So it's really kind of odd. And I didn't really want to go to Port Canaveral and just, you know, go there and like I would have found out that I was positive. Kind of would have sucked, but still waiting for the results. But just to let you know, you can test at the port, but it's limited availability, and you have to select like a time before like you're boarding. So it's like a half an hour before you board, you select your time slot. They might be like all gone, by the way. Well, before we get started, it's been a while since I've last updated you guys on the pins, and I'm actually looking for a really specific pin that actually just released this week. It's pertaining to like a new 50th anniversary pin. We're gonna go ahead in here in the dark room and check to see what pins they actually have for the 50th, or just in general for the limited edition. But today's the day, actually, when you guys see this. There's no longer masks required at Walt Disney World if you're vaccinated indoors. It's the 16th for me, so I have to put my mask on. But just to let you guys know, today is the day. And of course, they don't have the pin that I want. But here's a look at what they currently do have in stock here. The current limited edition pins. Nothing really catching my eye. I'm really picky on what I buy. Ooh, I do love those Beauty and the Beast ones up there. Man, I really wanted like the 50th one. There's a cool castle one. I actually see it. It's right behind here. I'm going to show you guys and buy it. I don't know how much it is, but it's really cool. That one. You see it? Oh boy. Jenny's getting it for us. Woo! Yes! $40. Holy cow. Okay, quick look at this amazing pin. It's $39, so I don't think I'm going to get it. Limited edition of 3,000, but it's beautiful. And when you open it up, it's Cinderella inside. This is a cool pin. I'm going to think about it as we go about today. And then also, they have these new things called fig pins. I don't know what fig pins are. I think it's just like this cool, like, well, there's a character on top, obviously, and he, like, just stands. Interesting, right? Fig pins, new thing. I think we're arriving too late. I'm trying to catch this Frozen show. I want to do shows today. Frozen, Indiana Jones, Beauty and the Beast. But I think we are a little bit too late. The next show's at 11:30. It's 11:26 right now. It's Party City right now in Disney. My goodness. There's people everywhere. Yeesh, the show starts in 4 minutes and there's still people lining up. I mean, that's good because I think we can watch it now. Good gosh. I don't know if we're gonna make this cut. They said this could be in line for now or 12:30. If it's 12:30, we're obviously getting out of line. I'm going to elect to make the decision so we don't miss Indiana Jones. We'll come back here for like the 12:30 or something. We obviously know the Disney crowds are here, but like, oh my gosh, man. Like, look at all the people just waiting for the next show for Indiana Jones. It's just out of this world this like past couple weeks. Show after show is just gonna be packed today. So we might as well go get a spot, catch a little bit of this, and then we'll head on over to Frozen in an hour. We got an hour to kill. We got all day here anyways. We have to wait for a COVID test to see if we can cruise. It's a perfect day out as well. It's in the 70s. 70s, a little bit breezy. It's perfect. At least I'm not sweating or wearing a mask. Nice meeting you guys. See you later. Bye. All right, I had to step out of line to make the little kids jump around. Now we go back here. Oh, looks like we're gonna catch a cavalcade too. I also totally forgot. Mickey Mouse is no longer in the cavalcade because he's meeting in his normal spot. So I think we're gonna have to meet Mickey Mouse as well today. I'm just amazed with how many people here. It's a madhouse. I wanted to venture down by Star Tours real quick because I saw like the mass of people. It's a 40-minute wait. Their extended queues all open. Probably more like a 20 to 30, but you never see Star Tours at that wait time. It's chaotic. Just trying to get my point across that the crowds have not left yet, and they won't. You know, the Incredibles, Woody and Jessie, they're now at Magic Kingdom as well with that new cavalcade. But Buzz was left out. You can only see Buzz at Hollywood Studios. It legit feels like it's 2020 and 2019 again. We're back to herding cattle here at Disney. We are the cattle, the cast members. They are the people who herd the cattle, the rangers. Today is not going to be a difficult day filling this theater at every show. It's so cool to see a lot of people back at Disney again though. Quick look at what you can actually buy in the theater. Popcorn's a huge one. Got a lot of refreshments and cotton candy. Just ran on into two of you guys and it's honestly so cool. Like it's really awesome meeting you guys who watch my video, and like, some of you guys like apologize for saying hi, but it's seriously like the coolest thing ever. So if you guys see me, please say hi. I love talking to you guys. Hey, it's nice to meet you. And right as I said that, more of you guys came up. Hi, how's it going? Okay, let's enjoy the show. The goal is to stay up here, film a little bit of this, and then head on over to Frozen, because Frozen is at 12:30. Just gonna catch a little bit of the show. Oh, wow. There was no drop this time. Weird, I've never seen that version. Something up there must not be working, and that's why they haven't done that. He's usually supposed to drop in. I was looking up there and I didn't see him on stage.
Whoa, look at all those hands. Yeah, right?
Yes, so you all know, in addition to the action, there are lighthearted moments. So this time when I call action, why don't you give me a big, goofy belly laugh? Here we go. Action!
We caught a little bit of that. Now let's go to Frozen. Hopefully we make this show. You may be asking, why are we seeing shows today? Well, we've kind of been leaving the shows out of the picture every time we've been coming to Hollywood Studios. We've been doing rides, we've been doing drinking, we've been doing food. We haven't been giving any of the love to the shows recently, so that's why we're doing the shows. We should be able to make this one. About 10 minutes till it starts. Still have no news about my test result. It said 2 hours, so hopefully we get it soon. And hopefully it's negative. People lining up already. I hope we can see this one. Quick look at the show times for you guys. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. Okay, it's every hour basically. So I just ran on into a couple of you and get this is the coolest thing ever. What'd you guys just do?
Mom's day at Disney. So we flew out in the morning and we're flying home tonight.
Tonight, a day trip, and they're from Pennsylvania. That's so cool. Let's go watch Frozen now. Talk about a packed house. I'm telling you, there's so many people here. It's insane.
This very special day. Well, it's a special day because for the first time in, forever, Elsa and I are celebrating the Arendelle Festival.
Woo!
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Well, then let's do this.
Citizens of the Kingdom of Hallowed Land, we proudly present to you the story of Anna and Elsa. We also invite you to join us in the singing of the anthems of Arendelle and Princess Elsa.
But Princess Elsa was different. She was born with special powers.
Magical powers. She could create snow and ice, and Anna loved playing in her snow.
Until something terrible happened. Elsa created a monstrous snowman with icicles for teeth.
We're getting ahead of ourselves again. Back it up, get on over here. I think. Oh, that's good, 6 feet.
No, that's it. And let's change the subject.
Are you wearing shorts or are you wearing pants?
Shorts. Shants. Hey, guys! Dead parents! What is this? Bambi?
No.
Or the Lion King?
No.
Or Tarzan?
No.
Or any of the stories I enjoyed in my youth?
Okay. I know this was sad.
Well, I was gonna take us to Beauty and the Beast. However, I think we're gonna save that one for another day. I think 2 shows are good enough for you guys. I don't know, but I do want to go see Mickey Mouse. So let's go to his new meet and greet area where it originally was. My goodness, I can't get over how packed it is. I have to like weave in and out. It's like the old days, but I'm pretty sure Mickey is back here meeting. Let me confirm.
Are they even meeting today? It's a 30-minute wait. Let's check it out. Awesome. He's here meeting, but just to let you know, we were here obviously like a couple months ago. It's right across from Sci-Fi. You get to see Minnie and then Mickey. It says a 30. There's no way this is a 30. Believe it or not, I've never actually met Mickey here, ever. It's the first for me. It's so funny because every time I meet characters, I like have the same speech. I don't know what to say. Listen to this. It's actually hilarious. First up is Minnie.
Come on in.
Minnie, hey, how's it going? You look great. You look so good. I'm actually here to see Mickey too and welcome him back in his new meet and greet area, or his old home. His old home.
Loves Mickey.
So now you have company with him again. It's great, right? It looks good. Can I get a still with you real quick? And down we go to Mickey Mouse. I say the same thing. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know what else to say half the time. Oop, I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
Come
I don't
on
mean to
in.
get in your way.
All right, here we go. It's my first time meeting Mickey Mouse in this meet and greet. Hey, Mickey. It's my first time meeting you here. I've like never been here. Well, you weren't here. You were on your parade route. Yeah, so it's good to see you back. I'm happy you're back. Can I get like a couple pictures of you real quick? Awesome. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Ooh. Whoa. There's music playing. That's cool. So much. It's good to see you. Thank you. You too. You know what? That was actually easy meeting Mickey. Mickey and Minnie. I think I got this whole character thing down. All right, let's go explore because I feel weird. I haven't like went around Hollywood Studios all today. Remember, the more character meet and greets we see come back, the more entertainment we come back. That means Disney's at 100% capacity, but you know, just by judging these past couple days, you can totally tell they've increased the park capacity somewhat near 100%. Because it's like, you know, look at that. I wish they told us like what they're at, because it's, you know, it's really high. We've been over this. Rise's line, it's in the caves, well, the entrance. It's a packed day. I love kind of like just reporting this for you guys so you can kind of just gauge and really understand what it looks like to be a busy day at Disney now. Check out this magical moment. We've got Ray and Chewie just walking out. Hey guys. How cool. Oh my gosh, I could totally go for a Ronto wrap right now. I'm gonna resist. It's like my favorite Galaxy's Edge snack. Just a reminder that March 1st is, wait, is it open? Why are people walking through there? Did you just see that? You're not supposed to go back there. But anyways, the Starship Cruiser. Actually, what are they doing? I'm so confused. They're just freely walking back there. What the heck? I wonder if they're with media or something? Oh, no, here they come. Here they come. They just, I don't know what they're doing. But anyways, the Starship Cruiser. It docks. The first cruise is on March 1st, and people will be coming through here. What the heck? Let's just walk back there. Okay, remember how we saw Turning Red yesterday at Disney Springs? Well, they actually switched out their advertisements here at Hollywood Studios to the Turning Red, and then I believe also Ice Age. Yeah, there it is. Cool. I love when they switch up these advertisements. Remember, today when you're seeing this video inside at Disney, if you're vaccinated, no longer need to have your face mask anymore. Again, today when you guys see this. Decided to come on in to One Man's Dream to take a quick look at the costume changes. Also, this is really cool display of the Disney Wish. Can't wait to go on that. We're on the third cruise ever. They actually have 2 new displays of the costumes that were used in the West Side Story. I've never seen it. I don't really know what it's about. If you guys are into the West Side Story, they have these new costumes back here in the displays. How magical is this? I just got my text message that my COVID test results are in. As we're leaving Hollywood Studios, that's some Disney magic. I think that's gonna be some good news. So let's open this link up and see what our test results were, or are. I will say that's the best thing about a Disney cruise is that you can have a doctor's excuse. I'm scared to open this up, very scared. I mean, I know I don't have COVID, but again, you can still test positive even if you've had COVID in the past within the 90 days. I think we're fine. Okay, so I wanted to come on into my car so it's a more controlled environment. This is either gonna be a perfect way or a non-perfect way to end today's video, but here we go. I entered my birth date and my name and my number. All I have to do is press this button and we will find out our result. Here we go. Boom. Load, load, load. Ha! Yes! We were negative, baby. We're good to sail. We are good to go. Yeah! I didn't really have any doubt. I don't think neither of you did, but we're good to sail, and this is kind of why I just feel like it's pretty hard to cruise right now with the current state, at least Royal Caribbean with getting these tests. It's just kind of really inconvenient, you know? It would be nice if the cruise actually put this on their expense sheet other than mine, you know, because I think it was, what, I don't know, $500-600 to sail here. Now this is going to be additional $100 and whatnot. So it's just another inconvenient way to sail, in my opinion. But I'm just happy that we are negative and we are going tomorrow. We will be in Port Canaveral and on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Sea. My first solo cruise or first cruise of the year. But that was it for you guys' Daily Dose. We do have a quick birthday announcement. Alani Edens or Alan Edens, happy birthday to you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. All the way in Virginia. She also lived in Iceland as a teen. She's a military kid. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope it is a good one. I will catch you guys tomorrow, and that was it for your guys' Daily Dose. Peace out. Gonna keep jumping, okay? Okay. It's very simple. Just keep jumping. All right? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, jump.
Perfect. You're like a little stomper there. I like that.